everybody, welcome back to the Watch Pals. My name is Chris. This week we watched Paul Blart Mall Cop. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blart Mark
Paul Blart blah blah.
Mall Cop. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Before we get into that, though, I'll introduce the whole scene here at the Watch Pals HQ. First is Jeff. Jeff, welcome aboard. Thank you for being here.
Hey, go blart it off. Blart yourself off.
And Brian's here. Brian.
Hi, everybody. Everybody should watch Kevin James' Comedy Central first stand-up special. That's the only thing.
Is that where he's like all sweaty? Like
don't sweat the light stuff or something, something like that. I forgot the name of it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Never seen it. And speaking of never seen it, Jordan's here. Jordan, welcome.
Blart your friends, blart your lovers.
But don't blart your enemies.
Blart your enemies. See them driven before you.
See them dribble before you.
See them, yeah. Dribble. Jesus.
Well, before we get into the Paul Blart, I'm going to turn it over to Jeff in a few minutes here to steer the ship through the icy waters of Paul Blart.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys.
What? I don't get a question. That's cool.
Well, yeah. Before I turn it over to you, then you can ask questions. All right, I want to know, to get to know your pals. I want to know, what is your least favorite Thanksgiving food? Because last week we talked about the one you like the most. What's the one you like the least?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Like a turkey.
You don't like turkey?
Yeah. I think
I'm actually in the same boat.
Too often it's dry.
I don't like turkey.
Dark
either.
meat, light meat, like neither?
The side's better, honestly.
Okay.
Did he freeze? Oh, he's back.
Jordan's frozen? You frozen, Jordan?
He like staring us down for a second.
Jeff, what about you?
You know what? I'm going to have to go with the old green bean casserole there.
So you like turkey more than you like green bean casserole.
I mean, okay, so for those who don't know, I don't eat meat anymore. But when I did eat meat, I enjoyed the flavor of it, and I did like turkey. So, yeah.
Here's the thing. I like turkey. I like sandwiches and stuff like that. For some reason, the turkey,
yes,
like for Thanksgiving, like the whole turkey, it's never.
So wait, you like turkey lunch meat, but you don't like actual turkey?
Thinly sliced.
I'm not saying I don't like actual turkey. I'm just saying it's always like a letdown. Like you have this big, massive thing. It's never consistent, like Brian was saying. A lot of times it's too dry. So, yeah.
I like the dry meat. I like the dry.
Maybe you never had one made right. I don't know.
I have. I've done deep fried turkeys.
Yeah, deep fried.
Oh, you did that? Okay.
They're good. I mean, I've never done it, but I've had it.
Smoked turkey's the worst. I hate anything smoked.
Anything smoked?
Anything. I hate that flavor.
You don't like smoky anything then?
No. That's just, no.
Okay. I'm a fan of smoky.
Oh.
You don't like scotch?
I don't know. I never had a smoky scotch. But if it tastes like smoked meat, then no, I don't like it. But anyway, the worst thing my thing I hate the most at Thanksgiving dinner is probably anything with cheese in it, obviously.
That doesn't count.
I know. That's why I said
come on.
One, because I can't eat it. But I think the worst thing would be anything with like not the canned cranberries, but all the other junk they make with it.
I can get behind that because they make some weird cranberry stuff.
Yeah, the cranberry in a can, just the straight up gelatin crap that they put in the can.
I'm with you there. I like it.
But the rest is all garbage.
I need to see the can rings around it,
Yeah.
I need that.
And any of the desserts that have the like Jell-O in it. I hate Jell-O. People make Jell-O desserts. I hate it.
Well, Jell-O desserts I don't like. I like Jell-O though.
Nope, don't like Jell-O. It's gross.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I know you guys are all fans of Bill Cosby, but like you support his brand.
Bob.
But before we get too off kilter there, I'm going to segue from that. And that is a pun because there's a segue in this movie. Quite a bit. To my question, which is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert?
Oh, pumpkin pie.
I mean, it's got to be the pumpkin pie. A lot of people, though, say pecan pie.
Pecan pie is going to be good, but sometimes it's too sweet. for me.
Too sweet.
I never had pecan pie.
Oreo pie.
Oreo pie is great. Is that a Thanksgiving one? I guess
It's a pie. It's just
there's like my favorite of the pies is lemon meringue. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
But I love
Definitely. Yep.
Oh wow, we're all in agreement on that. Okay.
Yes.
That's
meringue
solid.
or like a
The meringue gang, let's go.
That's our new store we're opening.
Yeah.
After this all falls through.
I even like a key lime pie. But yeah, lemon meringue.
Key lime's a good one.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Lemon
Yeah,
meringue,
lemon
gotta
meringue
love
is
it.
absolutely
Lolly.
delicious.
My amazing and wonderful girlfriend gets me one every year on my birthday. So thank you for that.
Homemade?
No, but she gets it from a really nice
someone
place
makes
near
it.
her, and then
Yeah.
drives it 4 hours to me. So that's
Oh my
cool.
God.
From her home.
Why didn't we have this offered to us at your birthday this year, Jeff?
Yeah.
What happened? Where was this lemon meringue pie?
Yeah, Jeff.
We
I
didn't
ate
have. So,
Took care of it.
Jeff, before you start, when I was looking to see where I could watch this movie on any one of the number of streaming services, I was trying to find it, and it was nowhere free, which just kind of blew my mind.
You owe me money.
But my girlfriend Kelly found on Apple, you can buy a collection of movies for $40. Okay, I'm gonna name off the movies on this.
Oh,
That Paul Blart's part of it. And I just thought it was so crazy. Some of these movies that are on here, right?
Okay.
So you got Paul Blart 1 and 2, Super Bad,
Great movie.
wow.
Pineapple Express.
Wow.
You Don't Mess with the Zohan,
Yeah.
Joe Dirt,
Yeah.
Okay.
The Benchwarmers,
Yeah, I like it.
RV,
Never saw that one.
Men in Black 1,
Wow.
Just the first one.
just first one, Hitch,
What?
and The Holiday.
Oh,
Wow, that's
Wait, how are these all related?
I have no idea.
the Thanksgiving collection.
I think it's called like the 2000s collection,
It's like
comedy
the
collection.
same
but, like,
production studio, I'm assuming, right? Like a Paramount or
I
something.
would assume so, yeah.
Well, Happy Madison Productions, right?
Well, right, but like the studio.
Super
to put it
Bad
out.
wasn't Happy Madison.
Right.
No,
That's
neither
what
was
I'm
Pineapple
saying.
Express. I just thought it was interesting because it's such a weird.
Yeah,
Very
it's
weird collection.
Yeah.
Combo.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, the fact that you couldn't find it anywhere for free, it's probably because this is one of the most successful Happy Madison production movies.
What?
And the only one Adam Sandler co-produces without acting. This is the most successful one without him in it to reach over $100 million.
Oh, God. All right. How? Why?
Yeah, he didn't even cameo in this, did he?
No?
I didn't
No.
see it. I didn't spot him.
Much like the regular Joes that are in a lot of his movies. are
Yeah,
in
like
this,
his
though.
buddies are in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great life those guys have. Like, you just stay friends with them, like you're making money.
Yeah, but I heard
Pretty
that one
much.
dude is not doing too well these
Oh
days.
no, he's not. No.
Grandma's Boy.
No, not Grandma's Boy. The shirtless guy in Grandma's Boy.
Oh, the stoner guy.
The guy that sells him the stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he made some.
yeah.
He made some lewd comments in public.
Yeah, that's his own fault.
yeah. So yeah. What a dickhead.
All right, let's dive right into Paul Blart Mall Cop. I picked this because it was on a Thanksgiving movie list, and I think it's worth mentioning that it takes place before Black Friday, and it's mentioned like once. So
Well, it's the holiday season.
it's the season
It's supposed to be Black Friday.
at a mall. Yeah, so much of this stuff has aged poorly over the past like decade because it just doesn't exist anymore.
Segways.
Segways,
You
yeah.
can do segues.
Another fun fact was that Sharper Image was closed by the time this movie came out, and it's like in it. So funny.
Malls.
Malls in
Or just
general.
malls.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to malls.
Is Brookstone still open?
I have no.
There is one in the mall near us that's
Okay.
still open. That's
Okay.
popular. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I didn't know this was a Happy Madison film, so I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised." And it opens with him kind of at like a police academy. They're just showing him it's in New Jersey. He wants to be a police officer, and they're showing like the lineup of all the people. And he's shorter than everyone else, which is pretty funny. In this movie, they just I don't know if it was just like the tail end of this, but they just really like to say how fat he is all the time in every single way possible. Yeah, which whatever. I get it. It's funny. Fat. It's funny, but
that brings up a good point. Is like
this is the most unfunny Fat has ever been.
Well, no, it's like even when they were naming his character, they were like, we need to give him a fat last name.
A fat last name.
Blart. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Fat last name. Blart.
What does that fat guy look like? A Blart to you?
That guy looks like a fucking Blart.
Who the hell was in this, like, just sitting there like, oh, we're going to call the movie Paul Blart, and it's going to be about a fat guy. Like, who? Oh, God, never mind.
To be fair, he's crushing the obstacle course, so he even does, like, a backflip off of, like, or, like, a front flip.
The idea is, like, he's an out-of-shape guy, but he's triumphant in his ways. Or I guess...
He has a good heart. He's always trying. Yes. Never gives up.
Yeah, he's a good heart. I think there's some funny stuff in this movie. But he does this flip. He's like reaching the end, and then he falls asleep. And at this point, I'm like, is he narcoleptic? Okay. And we find out it's something called hypoglycemia.
Yeah.
He's got a sugar imbalance.
Too much sugar. He goes crazy. If he doesn't get enough, he passes out. And this is a theme throughout the whole movie that you have to keep in mind.
Is that just being diabetic? Is that...
I don't know. Maybe.
Is that real?
It's a funny version of it.
It's the fat version of it.
What else can we do? What else do fat people do? They get
the fat version of diabetes,
right? Exactly. Or I'm saying like the funny version.
Because I've never seen this before. I like Kevin James. I think he's very good at physical comedy.
Yeah.
He's just good at falling over.
Yeah, but he does it like in a fun way. Like, I think he's a funny person too. But I think I've never seen him aside from his stand-up being like the solo focus of a movie, because I always liked him in like ensemble comedies, and I thought he always shines in those. But like, so I thought this would be good.
I was going to say that
or decent.
Decent ones, I mean.
I have a theory about why this movie made so much money.
Like Grown Ups.
Yeah, he was great in Grown Ups. Lemon Sol is his last name in that. I love King of Queens. I liked Arthur more in that, but
yes, that was those two, like their chemistry. Yeah.
Also, it's crazy that his wife was a Scientologist in real life and got out and then talked about it.
Yeah, and then
they destroyed her life.
Wait, you mean the wife in the show, or the wife in
the show?
So he made another show. Like this is probably maybe 5-6 years ago.
Yep.
He did another sitcom show. He had a wife on there. I don't know if they killed the wife off on that show, but to bring back his original wife from...
Yeah, Leah Remini.
Yeah, from King of Queens.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like called like Something Can Wait.
Kevin Can Wait.
Kevin Can Wait,
yeah. But I don't think it did too well after that.
They tried.
So I have a theory about why this movie made so much money.
Sure.
It was a Happy Madison movie.
Right.
I actually don't know what it's rated, but after watching it, I feel like this is like the only family-friendly one where it's not like too much crazy stuff's happening.
What? Yeah.
What do you mean? Grown Ups?
Like, even like Paul Blart, the movie we're talking about.
No, I'm saying like Happy Madison is like they make Grown Ups.
Right.
Yeah, but that was after this, right?
Was it?
There was a second one too.
Yeah, but this might have Grown Ups might have came after this one. Yeah.
I think
they probably had a PG because there was like a PG run they did. It was like this, the bench warmers.
Isn't it time whenever movies had to be PG because people weren't going to movies? Like they had to make everything PG some way so more people. I mean,
they were doing PG, but then eventually they did like R stuff too, like That's My Boy or Grandma's Boy, stuff like that. A lot of boy movie. Yeah, but I mean, like. It is weird. Like a lot of these movies. So this one did great at the box office, you said, right? Like this one's like one of the top.
Yeah.
But Grandma's Boy flopped, and yet it like surged on home video. So there you go. It's weird.
Yeah.
183 million in the box office. Paul Blart, 26 million budget. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't Happy Madison also do Titanic?
I think so. Yeah. There's a Titanic cut they have.
Okay. I'm waiting for Paul Blart 3 with a James Cameron version.
Paul Blart came out in 2009. Grown Ups came out in 2010.
Yeah, see? Told you. All right. Anyway, so he fails becoming a police officer because of his hypoglycemia. It cuts to him at his house that he lives in with his mom and his daughter. He's, he has some pie. Funny enough, we were just talking about it, and then he starts putting peanut butter on it, and he's like, peanut butter fills the cracks of the heart. It's just like stupid like that. He says, it's Black Friday. There's our Thanksgiving tie-in. And then we kind of find out from their conversation at the table that something has happened to Paul Blart's wife. And at this point, I was like, oh no, 2 movies in a row where the fat guy's
the large
wife,
man's wife.
Yeah. And I'm allowed to say that I'm a fat guy. Is dead. I was like, oh, she's going to be dead. And then right after that, we find out mom's actually alive and she just tricked Paul Blart into marrying him so she could become a U.S. citizen because she wasn't. I guess she's like Hispanic, and then she just leaves.
The picture of them on the together is so funny.
Yeah. I just loved that was the reason, and it wasn't some sob story. I was like, thank goodness.
Didn't his wife die in I pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
I only saw that.
I actually
movie
haven't
once.
seen that.
I saw it once.
I saw it once too for some reason. I think I saw it at the Dollar Theater or something like that. And it was something like that, to save his money or his whatever for his kids. It's terrible. It's terrible.
All right. Anyways, so we know he's single. We know he lives with his mom and his daughter. And his mom and his daughter are trying. They hate seeing him kind of sad. They're like, you deserve to be happy. So they set him up with a dating profile. His mom decides to beef up. It's perfectmatch.com. The website looks super old. His mom decides to beef up the profile with a video he shot, and it's just him showing off on his Segway.
So goddamn stupid.
That was
it was good.
That made me cringe a little bit. I couldn't.
Listen,
so goddamn stupid.
If there's anything you take away from this, it's that Kevin James is pretty good on a Segway.
Yeah, I wonder how much he prepped on it.
He's flying around on that thing.
Yeah, he knows his way around a Segway.
Yeah, he knows his way around a good Segway. I forget exactly what the song was playing, but it felt like it was perfect. I think this had a good soundtrack. Mr. Bluesky plays right after this when he's driving down the street on his Segway to work.
Was that in Guardians of the Galaxy, that song?
I think it is.
Yeah, Mr. Bluesky.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. But there was the one when I forget the song during his video on the Segway.
Was it Eye of the Tiger? Was it? I don't probably.
No, it was some rock song. It wasn't Eye of the Tiger, but anyway, after that scene, yeah, he's on his way to work, which is the mall. He's a mall cop, hence the title.
He's a Blart.
And we see him. He takes his Segway to work. So he's just driving it down the street. This little dog's chasing him the whole time. He's trying to get away from it. This is the worst part of the movie. He ends up accidentally hitting it, but you don't see it. You just hear it. And I was like, oh, no.
Nice little crunch and the yelp sound. Classic dog attack move.
Yeah, but we don't want it. We don't want dogs getting hurt in films. No,
only
boo,
PG.
Thumbs down.
Only PG attacks.
The whole Segway thing makes me so angry because it's just it's funny because he's overweight and he doesn't walk anywhere.
Yeah, they all have Segways though. It's like a part of being a mall cop.
Well, it became a thing, yeah.
How much money does this mall have that they could give their security guards freaking Segways?
It's a rich neighborhood.
It's 2009. Yeah, it's 2009, man.
Well, I'm just saying he rides it from his house, so he not only that he loses his mom, but he also can afford to buy a Segway as a mall cop that he can drive by himself.
He just takes the company Segway home.
No, there's another Segway in his garage.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
so,
like a whole,
okay.
He has a whole workshop.
So he enjoyed the
Segway
Segway so much that he bought a personal one.
He's like a drone guy nowadays.
Yeah, he clearly loves Segways. Yeah, Chris, you know about being a drone guy, don't you?
That sucked. $20 drone gone.
$20 down the drain.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's driving around the mall. There's kids throwing balls at him from the ball pit and hitting him in the face. It's kind of funny. He helps some little kid out. So we kind of see, he's a genuine nice guy. I thought that first lady was going to be the love interest with the kid.
Yeah.
Because they zoom in on her face.
Yeah, and she's smiling.
And she's never in the movie again. And then we get another love interest right after that. And I was like, okay. While he's looking at this person who we don't know her name yet, he's kind of like, oh, who's this? A new person working at a kiosk. She's blowing bubbles and she has blonde hair. And as he's looking at her, he runs straight into, there's like a van or a car, a vehicle. You know how there's sometimes a car in a mall?
It's a van, yeah.
Is it a van? Yeah, he runs straight into the back of it, makes a huge scene because he was creeping on Amy, I believe her name is.
Is it Anna Faris?
No, it's not Anna Faris.
Who is it?
She was in Heroes.
Oh man, save the cheerleader.
She was in How I Met Your Mother for like a couple episodes.
This is the first time I've ever seen her in my life.
I don't know if I believe you.
Anyway, he gets back to like his mall security center with all the cameras
HQ.
and stuff. HQ, yeah.
That guy HQ.
And then he's creeping on her from there with the cameras. So he's a little creepy. And then at this point I said, oh, it's grandma's boy. And I don't know this guy's name, but it's the guy who's grandma's boy.
Alan Covert.
There, he's his coworker. At this point, he's getting introduced to a I forget what he says. Safety never takes a holiday. I wrote down because I thought it was funny. Because he was like, hey, man, relax. Don't take this job so seriously. Paul takes the job super seriously. Oh, he was like, hey, this is the most efficient way to get people in and out for Black Friday. And then grandma's boy was like, relax, bro. And he's like, safety never takes a holiday. So we get introduced. Then Paul's boss comes in. He introduces this character, Vec, who is the trainee. And Paul's going to take him around. He's going to shadow him for the day. He's the new security guard. So
this is the spiky-haired guy.
Spiky-haired guy.
He was in Wedding Crashers. He was the brother.
Sandler,
Yeah. I actually didn't realize that until I was like almost done with the film. I was like, oh, that's what he's from. Anyways, we see Paul and them and Vec, and he's trying to like give him pointers. He says, hey, we have to give the illusion that we have a gun, even though we don't have one, but we have our voices. And he says, the mind is the only weapon that doesn't need a holster, which I thought was funny, but fucking stupid because it doesn't actually.
Stupid as shit.
Yeah, Vec doesn't really care. And then they kind of are talking about lunch. Then we get a scene where Blart's pulling over a guy in a scooter for scooting around too fast. It's an old man. He starts driving away and Blart's after him.
Tries blarting him.
Yeah. And then he's like, hey, sir, please pull over, stop. And he's not. This guy's just ignoring him. He finally stops. He's like, doesn't take him seriously at all.
This is when I was like, oh my God.
It's like, oh,
this is what we're in for. This is what we're gonna be watching.
What a fat, pathetic piece of
Yeah.
This
okay,
guy
we
is.
got it. He's fat. He's
pretty pathetic at some parts, but
he's fat and he tries too hard. He's a tryhard.
He's fat.
Oh,
People
wow,
don't respect him because of his fatness.
He's a mall cop.
Then it just becomes a Die Hard movie after this.
Yeah, exactly.
It does this. Yeah, it eventually turns into like a Die Hard comedy, which is funny. Anyway.
There was also a weird tie-in that they did with like some merchandise, but I'll wait till you get to the part to mention it. So
okay. Anyways, after this, he blarts on over to Amy, the girl he was creeping on, and she sells like wigs and hair extensions and stuff. We see her; she has a different hair cut. She's not blonde anymore, and he awkwardly like buys himself hair extensions.
right,
he's like, good.
Trying to relate.
Is this whenever the other guy pops in? That's like the pen salesman. That's like just a real turd the entire time.
He's from the League. He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Nah. He's
not funny in this. He's not funny in this.
No.
The first line he delivers, not the first line, but like the first thing I actually laughed out loud was something from that guy. He's like, I just bought a Camry.
Yeah.
that was like 20 minutes into the movie. I was like, okay, this is not going to be a good movie.
He's talking to Amy. He's clearly like, trying to like just talk to her, get to know her a little bit. Stuart comes over. He's like, hey, nice medium shirt. And he embarrasses him. And he's like, why are you laughing? I just called you fat. Cause like Paul's like awkwardly laughing. He's like, I'm not.
That part, that was rough.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is just sad. Like, it's not even funny.
Abusing this man.
Yeah. He then asks, Stuart then asks Amy to split some onion strings later at a restaurant. I forget what it's called. I haven't written later,
American Joe's.
American Joe's. It's like a TGI Fridays type of like ripoff. The scene ends and Blart gets called to check out Victoria's Secret. It's like, hey, they need you there. This scene was weird. I don't know what the point of it was.
It's to have two fat people beat each other up is what they're trying to do here.
Okay,
Oh,
you noticed
that? Yeah.
God, yeah.
So Paul Blart goes to Victoria's Secret. There's two women. They're fighting over a bra. This is the last push-up bra. I need it for a date. And then one lady's like, is he blind? The lady gets and throws her drink down, and Blart is like, whoa, and he asks to see some ID. And she says, no, you don't. And he's like, ma'am, I can make a citizen's arrest. And then she says, so can I. And then the Victoria's Secret worker agrees with her. And he's like, hey, I'm not talking to you.
That's Adam Sandler's wife.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. She's in like all these movies.
She always makes a cameo.
Nice little cameo. Blart takes the one woman aside. He's trying to relate to her a bit because they're both like larger. And she's like, are you calling me fat? Then he says, like, when he started eating better, he was less moody. And then he's like, also, your skin would clear up. And then she says, hold these. And she takes her earring off and she punches him in the face.
Yeah.
Then they start like fighting and she beats.
This is where the filmmakers decided we need a fat fight.
Yeah.
He's like, get back. He's like, back up. And the guy's just like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, back up. I need backup. He's like, as they're struggling, she's like, she's got tremendous upper body strength. He's calling for backup, and Vec is just standing there. He's like, back up, back up. And as he says the last one, she does like a clothesline, and it cuts to the next scene. And Blart's walking or segueing in the back hall. He's got like something up his nose, right? Like they got beat up. He's like, you know, like I know it's your first day, but I feel like backup is a pretty, you know, universal term. Then he starts creeping on Amy again. And this is where we see she has the different hair. So it's like, oh, okay, she sells wigs and hair extensions and stuff. This part is really weird.
Is it the Segway thing, like the ghost Segway thing?
Yeah, he's like, you want to lift? And then they ride the Segway together. It's so weird.
She's loving it. She's loving it.
She's loving it. Yeah, she gets on it. And she's like, can't you get fired for that? And he's like, yeah. So like Paul Blart, Mr. Straight Shooter, is willing to risk it all for this girl he just met.
This is 21 minutes in, and I'm just so bored.
Like, wow.
They do a spin. It's super weird.
I haven't laughed yet at all this point.
But you've laughed at the stuff I've said.
Yeah, because it's stuff you said. Yeah,
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
Because you're sitting there in amazement, like, holy shit, I'm stuck for another hour.
Yeah, like, how can they do this to us?
So they take her, he takes her to her car, and she's a 65 Mustang, and he gives her a fun fact. He says, the Mustang was named after a plane, not a horse, which I didn't know. So there you go. Jordan, did you know that? You had a Mustang.
I did, yeah.
You had one of those cars, right? You know that?
You know those automobiles?
She decides to give him her number against all odds. And she's like, hey, I'll see you at American Joe's tonight, thinking that, you know, he was going to be there because Stuart was like, we're all going.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cell phone, right?
He doesn't. We don't know this yet, but he's like, oh, I left it. I don't have it with me. I'll just remember it. So yeah, this is the American Joe's place, which I said is kind of like TGI Fridays. And I wrote a note here to stop for a second because we have two TGI Fridays alumni in the pals. So I just wanted to stop and, you know, what did this scene evoke any memories for you guys? Yeah. Were you like,
I just immediately got mad.
Immediately got mad?
Got PTSD. Yeah. I was like,
Jordan, do you still have the server dreams?
Yep.
Oh.
I do.
These are anxiety dreams?
Yeah, where I'm like, I haven't been there in a while, and then like I show up, I don't know the menu very well, and I have like a full like 30 table like section, and just like, oh, it's awful.
That's crazy.
Mine's that you like always get too many tables, and I can't get anybody drinks, and I can't get the drinks fast enough. That type of thing.
Yeah.
It's so horrible, and you wake up and just
this iced tea is warm, you asshole.
Wow.
There's been a few times though lately where I've started catching on in my dream. I'm like, this is not real, so I walk out. that's been very satisfying.
Yes.
But
I just get stressed out that I can't get anybody, or sometimes I can't see, and I can't see how to get the drinks, and I'm like going like this whole. I don't know. It's terrible.
I can't.
That's crazy because drinks. I don't get those. I don't get those dreams, and that's clearly because you guys work there.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But back to this
All right.
terrible scene.
I have dreams.
I'm glad that I stopped there for that. That's some little fun fact that servers have nightmares about their
They
job.
do.
I have dreams where I'm just eating at Applebee's and I just enjoy my meal.
Yeah, I have a dream. I'm just getting an electric lemonade and everything's great.
At least it's my quesadilla's taking forever.
Where is it?
And Jordan walks out. You're like, what the hell?
That was my server.
Hey, Jordan, what's up?
So anyway, Blart gets to American Joe's. He's wearing a really weird jacket. He takes it off. He's just got like a normal flannel on. He sees Amy. She waves him over. Some guy's doing karaoke. You take it on the run,
Oh, that
baby.
weird guy. Yeah.
Doesn't he play his cousin in King of Queens? Isn't his
I
cousin?
think it's his actual real cousin.
Okay, all right.
But then he eats like 5 or 6 pieces of gum before going over, which I thought was kind of funny. He's just shoveling them in his mouth. Stewart's there. He's talking to Amy, and he comes over. He interrupts Blart. He's like, "Hey, I heard you got your handed to you by a fat lady." He's like, "Well, I don't hit women." He's like, "Yeah, only cars." He's like, "But hey."
Well, Vec stands up for
Yeah, Vec
Blart.
does stand up for him. Stewart's basically like, "Hey, we're basically already together." And Paul starts starting like, "I wasn't." And he's like, "It's not like you really had a chance, small guard." And then this is where Vec steps in. And he's like, "You sell pens, bro. Relax. We're all here having fun." And this is where the Camry line comes. Like,
He's like, well, yeah. I just bought a Camry.
I just bought a Camry.
That's the only time I really laughed in this movie.
26 minutes in.
And then for some reason, Paul starts having a nacho eating contest with his friend Leon, which took me forever to find out his name. Same with the other guy's name too, because they like don't really say them much. Anyways, they start eating nachos really grossly.
Who's the guy that's doing? He's like the guy that runs the phone store. But what's that guy? He's in a lot of different movies, isn't he?
It's a bunch of Adam Sandler movies.
I forget his name. It's something with
Anyway, he's in a lot of different stuff, I think.
Anyway, Paul's trying to eat fast. He's like, the peppers are hot. And then he takes a drink of lemonade. He like chugs the whole glass. And he's like, he finishes the whole pitcher because like the heat's hitting him while he's eating these nachos. He's like, that lemonade was insane. And then his buddy goes, that's because it's a margarita, Paul. And he goes, no, I don't drink. So at this point, if you didn't remember that he had that hypoglycemia, you're a little confused like I was, because I didn't remember right away. I was like, why is he so ham-boned? Just because he doesn't drink? And it's like, oh no, the alcohol's having this horrible effect on him. So we cut to Paul very drunk. He's like, this part actually reminds me of Jordan a lot. Where he's like putting his fingers on his friend's face, like going, shh.
Yep, that's true.
Jordan notoriously does that to his friends.
Okay.
That's the only part. Yeah, he's like,
Do you recall,
right.
Jordan?
Yeah. The same dude who's been doing karaoke all night continues to sing. He's just like walking over people to like get to Amy. And he's like, I told my mom all about us. And she's like, what the are you talking about? He then chugs her friend's drink. He's like, I'm so happy. Here comes the weasel, and starts dancing like insane. He's like crowd killing on the dance floor at this American Joe's. He tries to do like the martial arts. He falls on the floor. He tries to do like the martial arts flip up,
Yeah.
and he can't do it, which I thought was pretty funny. He throws the guy off stage. He says, I believe in magic, tears his shirt off, and then falls through a window. Right after this, we cut to Paul's house where he's eating dinner with his mom and daughter. Presumably, he told them what happened. They're trying to cheer him up because clearly he expressed interest in this new girl he kind of works with.
And it's Thanksgiving Day at this point, too.
It's Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, so here's the tie-in to the holiday. They're eating a turkey. They're trying to cheer him up. He gets it from the table. His mom's like, how about something special for lunch tomorrow to cheer you up? He's like, no. He's like, no, thanks. Like, I appreciate it. He kind of walks away. And then like he goes off scene. And then a couple seconds later, he comes back and he's like, if something's going to work, it'd be the sloppy Joe. And then he leaves and then he comes back again. And he's like, and like sweet potato fries, which is funny, but they really just lean into the fact that he's fat. Like
he
way
likes
too much
food.
in this film.
Yep.
Right.
It's like going back to the well. It's just like,
Right.
what else can we talk about? Well, he's fat. Okay.
I thought it would have been better if he just came back and said the sloppy Joe line and didn't come back for the sweet potato line, but whatever.
I thought it'd be better if he just died in the first scene when he fell over and he just like ended the
Jesus.
His daughter went to college and lived a happy life.
movie. Yeah.
He's in his room and he puts on a cassette tape, not a VHS tape, Chris.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
Correct.
He's
My
looking
silly
at
brain,
perfect,
huh?
He's looking at perfectmatch.com and it says he has no perfect matches. Womp womp. So he's like sad boy mode. His daughter comes in the room. He's like, Dad, I'm so sorry. There's other fish in the sea. He then blows his nose super hard into a handkerchief as his daughter's like talking to him. She's like, if it doesn't work out, you always have us. And he's like, sorry, I popped my ears. I didn't hear anything you were saying because he blew his nose too hard.
He started crying while looking at the receipt.
Yo, right. Because Amy wrote like something on the receipt. I forget what, like something nice.
Just
he
something
leans over.
dumb.
He leans over and they see he got a Loch Ness Monster tattoo on his lower back when he was drunk. He's like, I don't drink. Anyways, we cut to the next day. He awkwardly goes over to Amy and he kind of apologizes, but not really. He just gives her some sob story about how everyone writes him off and like he would understand if she did, but like doesn't want her to. And this is where I lose all respect for Blart. He goes, I called him Beta Blart here. Dude, just own up. Just own up that you made a mistake and you were weird. All right, so it turns out she's kind of like, yeah, hey, whatever, we'll talk about it later. I have to go like cash my check. Just text me. So he like gets some hope back. Okay, she doesn't want to not talk to me at all. She knows I was drunk, whatever. And then Vijay, is that his friend's name? I like didn't hear it right.
Is it the
and then
dude
I
that
looked it
calls
up.
him?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
No.
It's the dad.
That's the daughter's. That's
Oh,
the dad.
Okay.
Right,
It doesn't matter. He's like, hey, here's my daughter's phone for some stupid, dumb reason.
Right.
Yeah, she went over minutes.
VJ. Okay. So VJ, he's the phone kiosk guy. He's the guy who was facilitating the nacho eat off with Leon and Blart. He says, you've always been a straight shooter. Use my daughter's cell phone. Like, text Amy. And he's like, I don't want to. He's like, I'm punishing her. You know, she was a butthole and her boyfriend's a dickhead and she went over her minutes. He doesn't actually say that. But he did say that she went over her minutes, which is a thing that's like...
Not really a thing.
Yeah, which is, you know, dates this movie.
I think by 2009, there weren't minutes. Like that was...
People were still using those like temporary phones, like those burners. And
Burner
stuff.
phones?
Yeah.
Burners.
Anyways, he gives his daughter's phone to him to text Amy, and it's like all bedazzled. It's like a bedazzled flip phone. It's really funny. So then we cut to Grandma's boy. He's outside. He sees some guys going to a door. He's like, hey, that door's closed. You can't go in there. He's sitting on a bucket, and they kick it out from under him. He's like, yeah, we can. This is where we kind of get... Oh, these guys, something bad's happening, right?
Something's going down.
Which is just completely unbelievable, too. Like, why would it's so stupid.
Well, the movie's stupid.
It's just
a
so
stupid
dumb.
movie, yeah.
I mean, they really like, you can't like have a character like, I mean, that would be amazing if they had a character like Paul Blart with like realistic violence. I would love that. Like realistic terrorists attacking people at the mall.
Yeah.
And Paul Blart is the only solution. Like that movie I would want to watch, but go on. I'm sorry.
The whole thing with like the guys, like at this point, the enemies are like telling the mall cop to get out of here, setting up these like stupid little traps around the mall. That's so...
It's like Home Alone.
It's not even like done like well, because like I don't know, whatever.
They were making it for families, man.
I guess.
Family Die Hard.
Yeah.
Daddy's little Die Hard.
Daddy Die Hard.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, we cut back to Paul. His buddy Leon, who he did the nacho contest with, says, I know you've been feeling down, so I got you a hot sauce.
Yeah,
and it's the devil's crotch hot sauce. Just gives him it. The only reason I'm telling you this is because there's a story beat later. We cut back to the villains, presumably setting up a break-in, and then we see Amy in line to cash her check in the next scene. She's cashing her check at the bank in the mall. She's trying to sign her check. Stuart's there. She needs a pen. He's a total piece of shit about lending her one because he sells them. He's super weird about it. Blart's just walking around doing his usual. He gets to the arcade, and the arcade manager's like, I forget why, but he asks him to close up.
He's a cash his check for the bank.
He's a cash his check. That's right. Everyone got paid today. He wants to get paid. Blart starts playing games at the arcade. He does like this.
He locks up.
He locks it. Yeah.
Yes, he locks up the doors. That's a key thing because then
he doesn't want anybody to see him playing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I'll get in trouble for this. But he starts playing. So he plays this one game, whatever. And then he starts playing Rock Band, which is great because he plays the best Kiss song ever made, Detroit Rock City.
That was actually a cool little like montage scene, I think, with the song and everything.
No, it wasn't.
No.
So during Detroit Rock City, this is when the villains kind of pop off and they're like, everyone out, blah, blah, blah. And this is where I was like in disbelief because the villains have like BMX bikes and skateboards and stuff.
So
and I was like,
dumb.
Well,
see, but here's the thing.
Yes.
I loved that.
No, it's because half of those guys.
It was so stupid.
Most of those guys were or are extreme sports guys. So they were like skateboarders.
But why would they even put that in the movie? Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Why don't they just hire other people that doesn't do that?
Because they probably had this idea. It didn't work, but they had this idea where they had and I was going to bring this up too at the arcade because they did this weird promotion with like Rock Band. You see like PlayStation 3 randomly popping up in the movie and stuff, like in the dude that's calling them.
Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, exactly.
The product placement, yeah.
Product placement, right. But it's just like, it's kind of blatant, and then you got extreme sports guys. Like this is like an early 2000s like promotion kind of thing. They're just like trying to hit it all. Like what would kids like? Well, they like skateboarders. They like BMX guys. They like plays.
Extreme
they love
sports.
fat cops.
Extreme.
But this is after the extreme thing. That was like early 2000s.
I'm
This
not
is like
saying they
2009.
made the right choices here. I'm just saying these are the choices they made.
Here's how I looked at it. I loved it because it was so stupid. It almost reminded me of like Streets of Rage, like the villains, like the guy, like the jabronis you fight.
Yeah.
Like generic punk. Like it was like this is as generic as it get. Like what are you? These guys on skateboards and BMX bikes? Seriously?
With the not guns.
They have guns. And they like hardly use them.
One of them has a gun.
Yeah.
There should have been a scene where like I want you to justify why you keep bringing these bikes and skateboards to every job we do. Because if I hear one more reason like it gets me around faster, I'm not buying that bullshit anymore.
But I guess he's on a Segway, so like that's kind of silly to begin with. So I guess
they were probably like, how can they keep up with him on the Segway? I don't know.
Good segue. Just run.
they can outrun him.
Jump kick.
Yeah.
So Blart's playing Rock Band. He misses the mall takeover.
He blarts up.
He blarts it. He blarts all over himself. The bad guys get to the bank where Stuart and Amy and Vec are cashing their checks. Vec showed up, by the way. I forgot to mention that. They're like, get down, everyone, get down. Everyone gets down, and Vec doesn't. And Amy's like, what are you doing? And then we see the twist. What a twist. Vec was in on it all along. And he was like, surprised? I know, because here's the craziest part. I'm the leader.
Here's the craziest part. I'm a weasel looking dude, and I totally did it.
I'm the weasel.
The part that made me so mad about this whole thing reveal is like Blart is playing Rock Band clearly in front of everybody at the mall with the doors locked and no one can get to him because it's loud, and he can't see because his back is facing him. Mm-hmm. It's so stupid that they would set it up like that. Like, what the hell? It's so
they were just running for their lives. They're not helping anyone.
But there's people like stopped and was like, "Hell, hey!" Like you in the scene.
That's part of the.
There's people like knocking on the window stuff.
Yeah.
That's part of him blarting it.
Yeah,
he's blarted it.
He blarted. He blurted. Anyway.
I
blarted again.
So Paul's in the mall.
They throw out the security guard instead of like taking him as a hostage. So they can like call the police.
Yeah.
Right.
We then hear Blart's phone ring. And it's this ringtone of this song. It's like, I'm the kind of girl you want to chew up like my bubble gum. It's like ridiculous. It's exactly what you would think a teenage girl would have as like a ringtone. Her boyfriend's calling, being romantic. And Paul's like, oh, hey, this isn't her. He like starts, he's like, she thinks she's like cheating on him. He's like, he has a shrine to her. It cuts to him in his room. He's like, that woman is a goddess. Plus she has some crazy, sexy feet, which... gross.
I liked this character, by the way.
He's great, yeah.
And he likes feet too.
Yeah. Well, feet are gross. Anyway, he's consoling him about like their temporary breakup, and they're like talking over it, and he ends up being like, "Okay, Paul, like you're my homie, and go to Orange Julius. My friend will hook you up because you're my friend. I'll tell him right now." He's like, "I know you're at the mall," and he's like, "Why do you know I'm at the mall?" He's like, I have a GPS on her phone. Don't judge me.
Very convenient.
So the bank robbers are doing like parkour and the whole point of their heist is they're hitting certain stores where they have bank codes and they're like writing them in invisible ink on their arms for some reason. Paul sees one of the robbers then in the next scene. He's like, hey, mall's closed, but I can help you out. And he's like, oh, and they like have guns, but then they just get on bikes and chase him. They don't bother shooting him or anything.
They throw like the main like guys out, like the security guards out, and like let them call the cops. There's just the worst setup ever. And then like she hides her phone. Did you mention that? Like she hides her phone on her butt.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Amy hides her phone. They go around collecting them, and she's like, I don't have one.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
So angry.
So Paul gets into the back corridors of the mall, and he's like talking to himself, like, "What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?" He's like, "Nothing." So he's like, and there's some saying that the mall cops have. I forget. It's like something. Report it. It's basically like, don't really do anything, just report it. I forget what the saying is, but he starts reporting it. He uses the phone he has. The cops are outside and they're talking to him now, and he's like the guy on the inside at this point. They're like, come on, you got to get out of there. They're holding it hostage. So he's like, okay. And he starts to leave. And he's like, don't die. And then it cuts. And then he's like, don't pee. Don't pee as he gets to the door. They have motion detectors on the door, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So they can see when people are coming in and they have like explosives go off.
Which is just like gas grenades or something too.
Yeah, they did that initially just to scare the cops, but it doesn't really kill anyone. It just lets them know that people are coming in. So he makes it to the door. They're all like, "Oh, we got action at this door." He makes it out on his Segway, and then he sees Amy's Mustang still there. And they're all like, come on, get out here. Go. And of course, this is where he has this dilemma. Do I leave? Am I safe? Do I go in and risk everything for this girl that I just met like 2 days ago? And what do you think he does? He risks it all.
He gets shot in the back of the head.
In a perfect world.
Well, yeah, that would be. I want a movie someday to be like this, setup like this, and then the end is just so brutal. That'd just be incredible. Anyways, he decides to go back in, and they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I took an oath to his boss." He's talking to him.
Wait, Jeff, you mean like what was that movie Brian made us watch in the first season? The butter ghost one, or the butter monster guy, the oil one,
Greasy Strangler.
Greasy Strangler. That's the Greasy Strangler is.
The butter ghost.
I like the butter ghost way better.
Yeah, what I'm saying, that's what it is. The twist, whatever, they kill her.
But that whole movie's... Yeah, I liked the ending. I said that in the movie.
All right.
I actually hadn't seen the ending up until that point.
The whole movie's a fever dream.
The whole movie. Me and the butter ghost. Anyway.
Chris and the butter ghost.
Damn, I need a movie called The Butter Ghost now.
Yeah.
Chris and the butter ghost.
It's a coming-of-age story.
Chrissy's butter ghost.
Yeah, he's like, I can't have you, butter ghost. You'll make me sick.
I have to go up now, butter ghost.
I can't hear you, butter ghost. You make me
Butter
sick.
ghost, don't touch me. You make my tummy hurt.
But Chris, I love you.
Good God. All right,
I don't know. Who cares?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
This sucks.
He turns around. He goes back in. He's like, I took an oath. And his boss is on like the thing. He's like, we don't have an oath. He's like, I made one up. I have a plaque in my room.
Wait, did the SWAT guy show up outside at this point?
Not yet. I thought the villains were just so funny. I already talked about that. And then, so they spot him. They're chasing him. And he ends up in like, I don't know, like a Foot Locker type of store. And in this store, there's like these feet of mannequins hanging off the wall, which is worth mentioning because to escape them, he like climbs up into a vent and gets stuck because he's a fat guy, everybody.
Fat jokes.
Fat joke again. You see like the vent bending.
Yeah, this is where it's like that starts hitting on the Die Hard thing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely hitting on the Die Hard, the vent sequence. So the joke is though he actually ends up getting into it. This guy starts poking this thing up into it. He's like dodging it, and eventually the whole vent just collapses and smashes the woman. And the guy he just runs away instead of like attacking Blart, who fell. Anyway, whatever. It bonks the lady. He is talking to someone on the phone. He's like, I didn't hit a woman. I just put all my weight on her. I got one of them. Blart hits up Sharper Image and slides like behind the mall map. He hits up the Sharper Image to grab like binoculars to peer.
The slide is like the thing they showed in the trailers the most. I remember from this time period when this movie came out. And I was like, oh, it's funny because it's Kevin James. He's probably going to be falling over all kind of stuff. It'd be hilarious.
Falling all over kind of stuff.
That's the whole point, I guess.
Sure.
And then, but yeah, when she realized that's the whole point.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's talking him through what he's seeing. And then he forgets, like, he's talking the police officers through what he's seeing. And then he forgets to turn his thing off. And he's like pining over Amy. And he's like, oh, here come the love sweats. And they're like, Paul, you left your fucking mic on, you weirdo. You creep. Anyway, the SWAT guy comes. I forget. This guy's pretty famous. I forget his name, but he's a pretty well-known guy.
He's the only other actor I liked in this movie.
He's a SWAT guy, and he knows Paul Blart. He's like, oh, we used to make fun of him. He was like the guy in high school.
This is the guy that made me laugh, yeah.
This is so-and-so, the SWAT guy. And then after he realizes who it is, Paul is talking to him. He's like, yeah, you're no longer communicating with the chief. He realizes who it is. He hangs up on him, and then his boss is behind him. He calls him, and he immediately picks up, which I thought was kind of funny. Paul sneaks into the bank, and he sees Vec. Bad guy skateboarders skateboard around the corner while Paul informs them that Vec is the bad guy. Paul ends up in a fight in like a tanning place or something. This is where like the
well, it's the tanning place first because he goes into the bank and like does the walk, like the little shuffle walk around like the line markers.
Oh right, he goes like through the yeah, that was stupid.
A lot of it stupid.
He ends up in a tanning place. He's fighting this guy. He gets locked in this spray tan thing and gets spray tanned.
Then he slams him in the tanning bed afterward.
Yeah, then he freaks out and blarts off and like slams him into a tanning bed, locks him in it, turns it on. And then like a stupid little joke is that he puts like the things over his eyes. He's knocked out in there and he turned on the tanning bed. He didn't want his eyes to get burned or whatever his eyelids.
Nice.
Then you have the getaway scene on where someone finally has a gun.
Finally uses the gun too.
You see where he's hitting though when he shoots it?
No.
He's like shooting it like as if he's not. Watch that scene again if you ever get a chance. Like he's not behind. He's behind them, but he's like the gun bullets come from a different angle. I don't know. It's weird. They just have him explode next to him.
Yeah, all of the people are terrible with guns in this film. Anyways, they're kind of like bebopping through the mall. They have this whole chase scene. They end up on the roof. They end up going through the friggin' window in the roof, slamming down into the ball pit.
Yeah, by the way, his Segway would not have made that jump.
No, his Segway makes the jump. Oh, yeah, he jumps over a rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you missed the fight in the stupid elevator where they're like, it's an actually breaking windows. The guy's jumping off and like strangling him. Yeah.
Parkour
Did I
through
miss
the window.
that?
That's before they get to the roof.
We don't need to talk about it.
It doesn't
Blur,
matter.
honestly.
It does. It's so dumb.
Blart's daughter ends up there somehow to like just give him lunch, but it's like the end of the day. I don't know.
But how did none of the police see her go in? Just walk in there.
Yeah.
I was just looking over the movie again while we were talking about it, and like the whole thing why he got like messed up in the tanning bed. I was just thinking about it because they had to make a PG Die Hard, right? He had to get roughed up in some way. So they're like, what can we do to this guy and not make him bloody? It's like, okay, we'll put some tanning spray on him and we'll give him a Band-Aid on his arm.
Whenever he falls into the ball pit, you notice that all the balls explode from all the edges except for like right where he lands.
That's so funny.
And then he stands up on the Segway in the ball pit after it falls on him. I hate it.
Anyways, I think we're at the part where he starts getting geared up. The end's a little bit of a blur for me. Yeah. He starts getting geared up. He looks like he puts on like real police officer.
Oh, wait, Jeff, did you mention that like the entire movie, every time he beats up on these people, he takes a picture of their arm with the glow-in-the-dark ink on it?
Oh, yeah.
He's taking the codes. I forget how he found out about them.
What were the codes for exactly?
I think they were to transfer
all
money.
all the safes or something, and all the stores they had to go around to.
Okay.
So yeah, Blart's blarting around the mall. He gets equipped and he sees birthday cars and he remembers, oh, it's Amy's birthday. I'm going to be a Chad and try to get her one, and he can't get in. So anyways, there's some scenes where they go back to the bank. I'm not even going to talk about them because they're stupid.
Yeah, it's just stupid banter.
He kind of finds out that like, oh, it's his his daughter's there, and then we see some like Die Hard stuff where like where are my guys at? Vec's like, where are my guys? And we see the skateboard like roll in slowly.
They brought like 3 guns to this thing, the entire robbery.
Yeah. He gives like some speech, and as he's giving this speech, he like passes out from his condition.
That's right.
through like the intercom, and there's this. He's like, oh, I need sugar, and he falls over, and there's like this gross sucker that's on the ground with all the shit on it, and he's like, oh, and he like tries to blow it off. He's like, and he can't at all, but then he has to eat it anyway. It's gross.
It's a terrible scene. Stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, Paul lures them into the Rainforest Cafe. He starts like picking them off one by one. He set up like vine traps and stuff. It's very Scooby-Doo.
It's like Home Alone or whatever, right? Like he's trying to set some traps for him.
Stuart is there in the bank where Vec's holding everyone hostage, and he sells Amy out immediately as soon as Vec goes to like, who has a phone? How's he finding all this out? And he's like, Amy has it. He's been texting her the whole time. Then we cut to a scene where there's like this little robot distracting. Is it Vec at this point? Or no, it's some other.
No,
it's like the last jabroni who's not.
Yeah,
Vec.
it's like.
And then we see him like ha ha ha, and we see Blart has dressed up as a New Jersey Devils goaltender in a sports shop.
This scene was pretty cool for like the couple seconds that happened.
Nope.
God, why don't you explain it?
Well, like he gets a little like robot thing to come out and like kind of distract him. He does the old like leg swipe with a hockey stick.
He does,
and then like hits him like as he's up in the air, hits him in the chest. It was like slow mo. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It was real cute.
And that was it. That's
cute.
Yeah.
And then Vec comes out and he sees him on the Segway in the hockey gear. He's like, he goes after him. He leaves the people in the bank and he starts shooting. And it's just a mannequin dressed up. He gave him the old blart around.
The old okey doke.
The old blart around.
We cut back to them in the bank, and they're trying to lift Leon up through the ceiling, who is a very large guy, and he's just stuck. So the Blart's plan was basically distract Vec, since he's the last guy left, and get everyone out of there safely.
Through the roof.
Through the roof, yeah, of the bank.
This made me so angry. The ending of this, the way that they get it's so. I don't use this word often, but it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
that they would end it like this.
He gets the what kind of guy you want to chew up in my bubblegum song again. The ringtone's there, and it's
I forget what he says, like Blarty, whatever.
Yeah, Blarty. Hey, he's like Vec has caught him at this point
because he falls through the ceiling.
He falls through the ceiling with everyone, right? Yeah. He's like, give me the phone. He throws him the phone, and when he does that, he takes the Devil's Crotch hot sauce.
So this made me so mad.
This is so stupid.
It made me so mad.
He takes the Devil's Crotch hot sauce, and he like hits it, and he like taps the back of it with his hand, and we see this CG animated hot sauce blob hit Vec right in the eye, and he's like, ah!
He's stunned.
He's open.
He stunned him.
He's stunned. He's open. He's open for it, and then he just lets him recover, and he doesn't do anything.
Even the other characters are like, "What are you doing, man? Go get him!"
I actually love that he didn't do anything there.
That made me so mad.
Dumb.
It's like this movie outdumbs its stuff. Every single time something happens, it makes it worse. Like how stupid and lame and just so like how do people watch this?
How do people peep?
And like, yeah, let's make a new one.
Well, they made almost $200 million, Chris. That's how.
Have you seen
how does it make that much money?
That people watch? There's a lot of stuff.
That's true.
Have you seen Two Girls, One Cup? Have you seen that?
You should.
Jesus Christ.
Remastered.
That's a remastered AI upscaled.
8K upscale.
Jesus.
Hell yeah, brother.
See you on the internet.
Anyway, Vec takes Amy and his daughter Mia, which I don't think I said her name once.
See you on the internet.
Blart ends up going after her. He sees the minivan he wrecked into. He gets it. He couldn't put the window down. I thought that was kind of funny. His bully SWAT guy gets in the car with him after he breaks out. he calls Pahood, which is the girlfriend or the boyfriend of VJ's daughter, I forget her name, to get the GPS of the cell phone that Mia has. Blart is like, take the wheel, Jimmy. They find him. They catch up to him. He goes to like jump onto their car as they're chasing him, and he totally misses. Then there's a very Heat moment here.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you can do that. You can't really say that. Like,
I like that.
You really think that's respecting Heat in any way, Jordan? He's just besmirching
Jordan
it.
loved it. Jordan loved it, Chris, and that's all that matters.
I don't think it's disrespectful to Heat.
Yeah, it's clearly doing like Die Hard and movies like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what? Hey, I'm
anyway,
making a judgment call. It's not disrespectful.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what.
Anyway, I glossed over quite a few things here at the end, but I don't really remember them because it doesn't matter anyway. You should watch it anyway.
No.
If you didn't watch it, you should suffer. No,
Anyways, that guy is not good, right?
yeah.
Swap
So
guy.
they get to the airport. We see they just had a plane waiting for them. That was part of the plan. Vec is loading Amy and Mia on, and as they get there, Blart gets there.
Well, because that kid's phone that girl's phone has all the pictures
GPS.
of all the. It has all the pictures of all the arms on it.
Oh right, yeah.
So they can. So he has
they
all,
got
the
all the
money
money,
information
yeah.
he needs. Yeah.
What should we call this guy? Blart.
Anyway, they get intercepted as he's going onto the plane. He like falls or something, and we see he has a whole eagle tattoo on his back too, which I thought was kind of funny. He's fighting with Vec, and then he has his sugar thing again where he passes out. And we're like, oh no, Vec's laughing at him. And it turns out Blart pulled a fast one. He faked him out. He gave him the old slippery do and twisted his nipples and beat him.
Off.
Yeah, he beat him off. Anyway,
That's
so
what happened at the end.
to death. Yeah. Beat him off to death. Anyway, Blart saves the day, we think.
What
His
a way to
buddy
go.
Jimmy, the SWAT guy's there. And Jimmy's there, and he turns out he double-crossed him. He was in on it all along, and he was trying to get money. So we're like, uh-oh. I wrote that he slams the cell phone for some reason, and I guess it was funny. I don't remember.
Paul Blart breaks it.
Paul Blart did that?
Yeah, he's like, I have all the
Account numbers.
codes on here.
Yeah.
He's like,
The
yeah,
codes.
but he's like, I have the guys. They're arrested. Like, I just go back and look at them.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you can't get these codes now, can you? And he smashes the phone. He's like, yeah, but I have the guys in my custody.
So yeah, Jimmy is like talking to him. He's like, you're screwed. And then the other mall guard comes, the boss, and he saves the day. He shoots him. He gets him from the side. And he says, flight's been canceled. It's like the one-liner. And he's like, oh, yeah. I thought it was funny. He's like, that's better than anything I wrote.
Nope.
Anyway, we get like a slow walk scene. They're all like recovered, and Blart's talking to his daughter, and they're talking about Amy, and then they reference that his mom like just used him, and she's like, she doesn't need a green card. Go over to her. And he like slow walks. And as he's like slow walking over to her, like triumphant hero, he just like bumps into some officers. And it's like, it's kind of funny. That
was funny. I like that
Yeah.
part. That's good.
And she's like, I don't know what to say. And he's like, I have something to say. Happy birthday. And he gives her the birthday card that he like busted in to get. They smooch. There's a guitar riff. He gets offered a state trooper job. There's a credit scene of them getting married in the mall, both on Segways with the karaoke guy. And that's the end.
Yeah, the one Segway she's on is the one that was in his garage at the beginning.
His and hers.
That's a really stupid thing to remember, Jordan.
I feel like I blarted through the end of this, but that's okay. Anyways, that's Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I think you put it out of its misery, Jeff. Paul Blart. Thank you, Jeff, for recapping it.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Screw you for making us watch it. And I will get you back for this one. Just watch.
Listen, we all just thought it was funny, and I picked it on a whim.
Yeah, you were on board with that, Chris.
I think I
pick.
was.
We were all on board with that.
it because we just kept saying Blart.
I wasn't.
It got bad. Like it got anyway. Let's go to the feedback. Let's go to the feedback section. So Jordan, why don't you go first?
Ooh, I'm gonna say overall, I did not like it. I thought I didn't know it made that much money. I had no idea it made that much money, but I'm also not surprised considering it's like in that family of Adam Sandler comedies. Like for some reason they always do well. I don't always like them, especially lately, but I'm also not surprised. But at the same time, like I do really like Kevin James. I never really seen him in like the leading role of anything before, aside from I think I saw I definitely saw parts of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and it was not good. And I saw parts of that one movie he did where he's like a teacher became a UFC fighter.
Oh, Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah. Which I didn't really care for either, but I was like, okay, this should be good. Like, I like Kevin James. He's really good at physical comedy. I think he's just a funny person, but like the fact that I didn't laugh, like it's supposed to be a funny movie, like 20 plus minutes in, I was like, this is not a good sign. I thought like I don't get why, like I kind of do, but also don't get why they like all the criminals be parkour people, skateboarders, and like those BMX guys. It's so stupid. Don't get me wrong, that'd be fun to be in a mall to do that. Like Chris, remember you used to talk about like if you got rich, you buy a mall and just like play like race go-karts and that'd be great.
Just like my bedroom being there, yeah.
Yeah. But like the premise of it is so stupid, but it also is just a dumb movie, for better or for worse. But I knew like the premise was dumb, but like I was at least hoping I personally would get some laughs out of it. I really didn't get any laughs out of it, so I'm gonna say not a fan.
Just a few yucks. Okay.
A couple of yucks. My walnut's got a couple of yucks.
I'm going to go next, and I'm going to say that I'm probably the only person that laughed at the scene in Grown Ups when Kevin James falls out of the pool and like crushes. Like I do not.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, I did not. I'm like, hey, this movie. If Kevin James is falling over, I'll probably laugh, right? It's a fat guy falling over. I'll probably laugh, be worth a few yucks. And it was so goddamn stupid. It like ruined my night. It made me upset. Even Kevin James falling over did not do anything for me. It didn't even give me a little tickle. It did nothing. Like it was just I was so mad. I don't understand how, and maybe this is a different question, or a different time. What other Happy Madison movies does anybody like? Are there any that are actually good or funny? Like are actually funny?
I mean, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Okay, but like,
that's not a ton though.
Yeah,
but like after that,
like Grandma's Boy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
They've gotten significantly
They're really
worse
hit and miss.
over
Yeah,
time,
I didn't mind Click, but that wasn't as funny. That was more just
they
like
got real
pretty
serious
good.
at the end.
It got very serious.
Yeah. I like Don't Mess with the Zohan.
I do too.
People did. I like Little Nicky's amazing.
Never seen it.
I like.
Little Nicky. I liked Big Daddy, or what was that one?
Big Daddy,
Mr. Deeds.
Longest
I like
Yard.
Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds is good.
But these are also all.
Those are like 20 years old at this
at
point.
least Adam Sandler leading films, right?
Okay.
So
Right. Yeah.
Because there was that time in the middle there where he got real serious, right? Like Spanglish, was that a movie he was in or something?
50 First Dates.
But yeah, I like 50 First Dates. I like Spanglish. I like Punch Drunk Love. I love that movie. But he's also doing like comedies on and off between that. So
did you guys see Strange Wilderness?
No.
So that's another like I would call same tier level movie as Paul Blart that's in this.
Ooh,
so
gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. So to get back to it, it was just the whole premise was stupid. It all could have been solved. It's like one of those things where it could have been solved with just I don't know, the cops doing their job by just going in there. I don't like.
Yeah.
It seems like I don't know, a different time when it comes to that. Like they could have just they chained the doors at one point. All the bad guys were like, we're gonna chain the doors. Like they're big windows. They're just gonna shoot through it. Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. The whole thing was just so bad. I thought it'd be a good premise. I thought it was a good premise, but just horribly executed. It was sad at some points when you're like, oh man, this guy's like just a sad fat guy, not even funny, jolly fat guy.
Wow.
Yeah, like I don't. And plus, like I get it, he's fat. We got it. Stop drilling that into it. Whenever the Segway fell out of the roof and landed on them in the pulpit,
That was great.
I couldn't believe, and he stood up. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
On the Segway. Yeah, on the Segway.
I thought that was the best. That was so funny though because it's so stupid.
It's so stupid. Like it's a ball pit. It's not as deep as it like an 8-foot pool. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I hear you.
Also, why do they ball pits for Christmas? I don't get it.
Ball pits are just in a mall. Always.
It's in a mall.
I've never seen a ball pit in the mall ever.
Also, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Where? Have you been to the Mills lately?
No, yeah, lately, but when it was thriving next to the movie theater, it was in there.
Okay.
Ball pits and malls make sense. All right.
All right,
Balls
all right,
and
all
Leave
right.
a comment.
Balls
Was there a ball
in
pit in your mall?
malls.
I like the balls in the malls.
Was there a ball in your mall?
Whoa. Okay.
All right.
I'm angry and I'm upset and I want to hear someone tell me it's okay. Brian, you're next.
It's going to be okay because actually that movie I brought up, Strange Wilderness, I saw that in a dollar theater. And if there was ever a candidate for a dollar theater, it would be this film. Like, do you guys remember the dollar theater, like the dollar movie theater?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like this would be a perfect. I'm not saying it's a good movie, but if there was a dollar movie to
It's
see,
a dollar
exactly,
theater movie.
exactly.
Yep.
So it's like
This is a movie you can go to and not pay attention
Right.
to and like eat popcorn and talk with your friends and like not give a about.
if it's on TV in the background, maybe you got it on like cable or something like like I said, TBS.
Take a date there, get a little weird in the front row.
That's what happened with the second one for me. It was on the background. I was like, oh, there's some
Hey,
okay stuff
Kevin
happening.
James, I kind of like that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is there like a Segway fight in the second one?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
That makes me want to
Let's
see
just
it.
clip that.
He's in Vegas at like a security guard convention, and like, there's a another robbery
He has to
happening.
blurt it again.
He has to blurt it up.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's like the perfect dollar movie candidate. That's all I can say about it.
Was there anything that made you chuckle in this movie, Brian?
A few parts, but there like that part with where he was working out in the beginning. I know the song was good, but I was just like I was like looking at the TV like I gotta sit through an hour. That's pretty much where I was at.
Jeff, what do you got?
I have similar feelings as you guys. I had, some of the parts did make me laugh. The whole like immigrant wife thing just to get the green card and leaving the husband was funny. I personally thought the Segway was one of the stars of the show. It was just so stupid. I liked when it fell into the ball pit with them. Like it's its own character. Sure, it's stupid, but that's what I liked about it. I will say, I agree with Brian. It's like a dollar movie. Like if it's on in the background, whatever, there's enough parts that are like, this is stupid. Let's watch this one part. It's so dumb. Okay, now we could go back to doing whatever. But I got tremendous enjoyment out of this film, and I'll tell you why.
He was no.
Ow.
I got tremendous enjoyment out of this film
He's kept blurting.
because I knew you guys had to watch it.
Oh, well, that's different. That's just like sadist.
No, how's it different? I loved it. I was like, they're
You're
going to
a
watch this
sadist.
dumb shit. They're going to watch this stupid skateboarding BMX guys take over this mall with this Segway guy, diehards them, and then heats at the end. And yeah, so that's my
Heats
take
at
on
the
it right there.
If you had to watch, and I want to answer from each one of you, had to watch this or The Great Wall, what would you pick? You had
Great
to watch
Wall.
one of them.
This. Get the
Great
fuck
Wall
outta here.
anytime.
Brian liked the Great Wall, though, like some weird way.
Yeah, I'd listen to Matt Damon do that accent over this anytime.
Jordan, what about you?
I'd watch Blart dance on that Segway, just that scene over and over again versus the Great Wall.
Probably this.
Yeah, my man.
Doesn't mean I like it. I did not
I
like this
know.
movie.
It's not saying much.
Yeah.
Easy over the fucking easy.
Really?
I would watch this over. Let's see.
Chris, what would you pick?
I don't, I'd probably watch The Great Wall over this. It just made me so angry.
I'd watch this over Tusk.
Yeah, I'd watch this over Tusk. I definitely would.
Oh, yeah.
What about over Jupiter Ascending?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jupiter Ascending.
I'd watch this over Jupiter Ascending.
Not
Yep.
me.
What about Mortal Engines?
I'd watch Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines.
Moral Engines.
Oh, God, that movie sucked.
I'm not saying it was good, but
Paul Blart sucks.
Paul Blart, baby.
Paul Blart sucks, but like Moral Engines was
On the level of turds, we're talking.
Tiptoes, right?
Ooh, Tiptoes. I don't know, man.
This.
Easily Tiptoes.
I would watch here. I would watch Tiptoes if I was watching someone else watch it for the first time.
But not looking at the screen.
Just to see.
Looking at them.
No. Yeah,
Just looking at them.
Yeah. Staring at them.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that? What do you think about that
scene?
choice?
If to watch this again or Tiptoes, I'd have to be doing someone had to be doing something real weird with me to be watching either of these
put
again.
something up something.
What about this or Titan?
Oh,
Well, that's much different.
I hated Titan.
These are all very different movies.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Titan in the end, so Titan.
I did not.
I would watch Paul Blart over Titan.
I mean, are we talking like my family's over?
No,
Paul
by
Blart.
yourself.
What do we? Yeah. What do we say? What's the situation I'm in here?
If you're trying to blart,
Yeah.
What are you
Wanna
trying
watch?
to do? You trying to blart tonight?
I mean, if you're trying to blart, there's only one place you could do that.
Trying
and that's
to
with Paul
blart?
Blart.
And that's been this week in Who Would You Blart? Tiptoes or Paul Blart?
So if you're catching this episode late, go back to season 1, watch Tiptoes. If
Don't
you
watch
haven't.
Tiptoes. Just listen to us.
Watch the highlights.
watch it.
It's our third episode. Jordan picked it. It was his favorite movie of season 1. We don't know why.
Watch Matthew McConaughey watching the trailer of Tiptoes. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's actually
It's
great.
stuck with me.
Yeah. it makes you question why the hell someone makes movies, like
Yeah.
how the
How
industry
it's
survived. All right, let's go around and get the ratings of Paul Blart Mall Cop. Jordan.
So I'm giving it a thumbs down, and I'm disappointed about it because I knew this movie wasn't good. I was really counting on Kevin James to kind of pull me through with some humor. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of that. And the thing I laughed at the most wasn't from Kevin James. It was that little pen salesman who's like, I just bought a Camry. And
So that one line gotcha?
it's the one line. That was it. Because I like Kevin James a lot. I just don't think I don't know. For some reason, it didn't work for me at all.
Thank you, Jordan. Brian, Brian, what do you give Paul Blart?
What do I give? Thumbs down. I never want to watch this movie again. Suck. Blart.
Chris, you go next.
Okay, I will give Kevin James and Paul Blart a thumbs down. It makes me angry at Kevin James, and I don't understand this. I don't understand how anybody gave him more work after this.
Money.
Oh, well, he made $200 million.
Yeah,
That's how.
yeah,
Blarts.
I understand. Jeff, what about you?
Blart's in demand. I don't like this movie. I think it's a bad movie, but I do like. Part of me wants to give it a thumbs up just because of how much fun I had listening to you guys hate it so much.
That's not in the spirit of.
I know.
the rating.
That being said, I do have to give it a thumbs down, even though I highly recommend watching it and forcing other people to watch it.
Yeah, it's a torture
I do think
device.
it's one of those. I think it's one of those movies that's so dumb that you could just be like, "What the was that? This is so stupid," and actually like laugh about that. Like, but
That's Tiptoes.
no, that's
Yes.
more like shock value. That's like, what the
How was this just
happened?
possible?
How did that cut the what? What? They're interested in each other? Anyway,
You're only allowed to watch one movie again the rest of your life: Paul Blart or Tiptoes.
Paul Blart.
Yeah, Paul Blart.
Tiptoes.
Of course.
It's so slow. It would feel like
Tip slows.
Yeah, it's the rest of your life. You gotta kill time.
You got a lot of time. Yeah.
No, I want it to go fast. I want to blart it.
Okay, so that's 0 out of 4 thumbs for Paul Blart. No pals.
That's our first 0 out of 4 this season.
That's a
Yeah.
watch pile, if you remember.
Is that
it's a
a
watch
pile?
pile right there. Yeah. Pile watch. We're going to send Kevin James a picture of what? Pile garbage?
No, just a framed picture of a
middle
turd.
finger.
Watch. It's
yeah,
a watch.
Yeah. We're going to send him a 3D printed turd in the mail. And so that brings us to next week on the Watch Pals.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear whatever this is. You've been
Yeah,
hyping
what
it
is
up.
it?
So I was so angry about this movie. Watching Paul Blart, I was like, I have to get him back somehow. I have to get these guys back.
You've gotten us back with arguably the worst pick so far.
Hey, it's not my fault we watched this movie.
You're right. Yeah. I wanted to make it worse.
You picked Vesper and Jupiter Ascending.
I want to make it worse,
Mortal
but still.
Engines, Great Wall.
Yeah.
Oh, Great Wall, Chris.
I swear, Chris, if this is a young adult movie, I'm going to come over to your house.
Nope.
Okay.
And rip up all your books.
In the spirit of the holidays, too, because it's a holiday family movie. And it's made by Happy Madison.
What?
Oh, I know what he's going to pick.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
What?
Are you picking Crazy Nights?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm picking the 2011 film Jack and Jill.
Oh, you
starring
Oh, God.
Adam Sandler as Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Al Pacino's in that,
Yeah.
Chris. Do you recognize him?
Yeah, you heard of
Yeah, I
that
saw
guy
him.
before?
Yeah.
Oh my
Has
God,
anybody
I-
seen this?
No.
I've never heard
I've
of
never
this.
seen
It's so bad.
Oh, you saw it, Jordan?
Yeah.
Brian, have you seen it?
it. No.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I saw it once, and that was enough. I don't
I just saw
remember
bits
anything
and
from it,
pieces
just,
of it, yeah.
other than I hated it.
It has a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
God.
Yep.
Oh, wow. David Spade, Nick Swartzen,
It's all of them.
Tim Meadows. Oh.
Yeah, I was
Norm
like, how can it-
MacDonald.
What can be worse than Paul Blart? And apparently this is it.
Regis Philbin's in this.
I was going to say, someone said to me, Chris, I thought your show was just you guys watching crappy movies. And I'd be like, yeah, it is lately.
But
Sure is.
well, the story is about his sister coming in for Thanksgiving. So we're on Thanksgiving. Jeff said we had to watch holiday
There you
movies.
go.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
say that. I just said
Yes,
it
you
made
did.
sense. Listen, we got to give the people holiday movies around the time of the
We
year.
got to give these people what they want.
We got to make them watch this dumb
It became the first film to sweep the Razzies, winning a category including Worst Picture, Worst Director, Worst Actor, Worst Actress, and Worst Screenplay.
Wow.
Yep.
This makes me excited to watch it, actually.
Man, it's going to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So next week.
I've never heard of this at all.
You've never heard of it, really?
Yeah, I've never even seen a preview.
11/11/11. Isn't that when
Skyrim came out.
Cameron came out? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what we were doing instead of watching Jack.
Yeah, that's why I didn't hear about
Rushing
this.
out to
I was
the
too
theater.
busy.
Yeah.
Fusro dying stuff. Yeah, all right.
So wait, it budget is $79 million, 3 times more than Paul Blart, and it made $149 million.
It still made money.
Yeah.
How
Double.
is that possible?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is with these Happy Madison movies, man. Like they
can
still
you
get people
see,
coming.
like, just out of curiosity, I know we're at to close this up, but like what else came out around the time of Jack and Jill? Like what movies were released the same week as Jack and Jill?
Okay.
Just out of because I'm like, if that movie made enough money, right?
Godfather Part 1, Jaws,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Farts.
So that'd be like the holiday releases. That's like a holiday, like perfect.
Yeah, because that would be like the big money movies, right? You would think.
Yeah. Oh wow. Tower Heist.
Ugh.
A very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Immortals. The Descendants. Happy Feet 2.
Okay.
I liked Immortals. That was good.
The Twilight Saga. Breaking Dawn Part 1.
That was the moneymaker. Okay.
The Muppets. Hugo.
Hugo was sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, it looks like that's November of that year.
So
That's just the same month.
There wasn't other than like Twilight. There wasn't like any big blockbusters coming out.
Yeah, maybe people just wanted to see a movie.
Exactly. They were just going to the theaters.
Yeah.
Got to hit him in the dry spell.
Yeah.
Hit him with the double Sandler shit, pile of shit.
Just a whole pile of poo.
Oh my God. On the preview, I just saw that Al Pacino sent his sister his phone number to call him on a hot dog
Yep.
with condiments. Spell it like having his number spelled out. I already like this movie. I'm ready for it. All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next week,
Eat your casseroles.
go take a nap.
it's not Thanksgiving next week. It's
Nope.
the week after, 2 weeks
Well,
here in the States.
Take a nap
Close
anyway.
enough.
You've earned it.
So next week we're watching Jack and Jill. Can't wait for that one. Please leave a comment on your podcast platform of choice. Please connect with us on social media. That includes, if you're interested, joining our Discord. All those links can be found below in the show notes, or you can head over to watchpals.show to find the links there, as well as our email address that if you want to email a question, maybe we'll read it on the air, maybe make a suggestion, something worse than Jack and Jill, I don't know. All those links, again, can be found at watchpals.show. I want to thank you, Jeff, for being here and driving the ship this week.
Hey, I'm happy I could blart with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for blarting with us. Brian.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait till we watch good movies again.
Maybe that's season 4 is good movies.
Hold on, we're like halfway done. There's some hope.
Sure. Yeah, Jordan, thank you for being here and blarting it up this week.
I love blarting all over you all.
Great. Thanks. And thank all you out there in Watchland. Until next time, please set your watches for the next episode of the Watch Pals. Good night.
Blart.
Get blarted.